我发现了网上还有很多论调在说大麻无害论，甚至拿一些先进的西方国家做对比。你看人家抽了又能改善这啊那的，又能兴奋啊，人家活的命也长等等这种论调。要说到吸食大麻文化，我们不得不提一个遥遥领先的国家——美国。人家是2012年就已经推进了娱乐大麻合法化，甚至个人是可以种植6株大麻。虽然我申请入境美国，人家去好多回，当然那是人家自由去不了嘛。
I've never been to jail.
Never been to jail.
Never been to jail.
Wow.
Relaxing. It relaxes me. And I'm I call it, I get functional high. I can do things.
Like I was saying before, in New York, there's about 600 and something licenses right now to given out to retailers to legally dispense. So it's not that many. Here in Astoria, we only have 2.
What's the price difference?
It's actually pretty much the same price. Again, like I was saying before, cannabis is one of those interesting products in the US where because it's more people regulated and market regulated for so long, it's really maintained its price without much inflation.
But yeah, this is it right here. Everybody you see out here, this is it. This is the spot. Get all the footage in the world. This is on the news. This spot been on the news several times. Oh.
Wow. Shit. That's the main part,
Yeah,
right?
it's called the square.
The square?
It's 3rd Avenue. They call that the Zombie Land.
Zombie land? Dang.
Zombie, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, look it up.
We'll come over here and show you where other gangsters at and shit over here, man. They ain't gonna hit us. They want their license, homie. They want their license. They want their license. They ain't gonna hit us. They don't care about this shit. They want their fucking license. They want their fucking license. Hey, mama.
Definitely a different system of growers, a different system of making sure that everything is lab tested and it's well labeled, just different standards. Meanwhile, when we bought from the other store, it was just given to me in a little bag, a little plastic bag. That's a nice bag, but none of the information that we would get from something that we buy in there instead.
THC is the psychoactive cannabinoid that gets you high.
Oh, so that is
yes.
the thing
Yes.
get you high.
Yes. Addicting is a
strong word.
Strong word, yes.
But that's the one get you high.
Yes. The only part that will disassociate you and make you see funny colors and
Okay.
make stuff really, really funny is THC. The addiction part of it, actually weed has one of the absolute lowest addiction rates of any drug. How would you describe the difference in between
marijuana
and hemp? Yes.
We deal in lower potency, lower amounts of THC in our hemp products versus a marijuana dispensary that it's fully loaded with tons of THC. We don't want you to be Stephen Hawking sitting in the chair and just...
Yeah, basically.
We want you to be able to go out, function, enjoy life while you're just a little inebriated. Those are the big differences.
Yeah, the U.S. in general is known as being a place where we are over-medicated in every which way, be it by pharmaceutical or street drug. it is very common in the US that you are doing some drug.
On average, our flowers usually range from somewhere around 20 to 30%.
Okay.
We do have stuff that goes a little higher, but usually that is infused with like a concentrate. So like some of the highest ones that we have are about
62. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So, but the percentage doesn't have a legal limit.
No, not as far as I've noticed.
I never smoked weed until I went to college. I didn't even smoke cigarettes because I can't stand cigarettes.
You can't stand cigarettes.
No,
Why?
sinus problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was like,
You can relax. Like
I am
you,
relaxed.
You don't have to like sit really formal. Like yeah.
Am I supposed to look like I laid out? No.
And I feel for a lot of people that smoke marijuana, it's very easy for them to just get really comfortable with having a routine around getting high all the time.
Well, I was the only black kid on the floor. And Charleston is like almost a southern city in Illinois. So you get a lot of rednecks. So I was a city boy from Chicago, and they were all from mostly small towns in Illinois, you know. So one day invited me to their party, and they said, hey, have you ever tried this? I said, no. They said, give it a try. And it's true, the first time you smoke, you don't get high. It takes about the third time, you know. So I took it from there. I've been smoking ever since. You know? I go to work. I never went to work high. I think I tried it once or twice. No. Because you never know the state of the mind the people in the office are going to be. But I done smoked there. I used to carry weed on the train here, back and forth to the west side, all the way up here. I mean, we're talking about pounds of grass, not just little bags. And never been caught.
Never been caught.
Never been caught. And I had a lesbian friend of mine, and she's passed away. But anyway, me and her used to do drug deals.
Ooh.
You know. And then when I lived in LA, she came out to visit me and brought me a pound of grass. And since it's legal in Illinois now, you don't have to worry about it, really.
At the end of the day, putting anything into your body in any kind of amount that goes directly into your lungs on fire, like, not great if you're gonna keep doing it all the time. Permanent damage from, I think, I don't know that this has happened to anybody, and I also don't know that it hasn't happened to anybody personally. But I don't know everything.
Yeah, like what you say, acid mess up your
brain.
Brain. Okay.
Hallucinating all the time. You know, like at my age, you better not do acid. You be passed out. You talk about having a heart attack. Yeah, no.
Did you ever overdose?
No.
No? You're always really cautioning about it?
Nope. Just smoke. No. I done passed out a few times on the floor. Because when I got out of the hospital 5 years ago from this back surgery, I came home and smoked, of course. And then me and Perry smoked so much and started coughing, I passed out on the floor. Right here.
Oh, that's the only thing. I have to always double check and make sure we don't have dog hair in there. So do the dogs get high? Yes, they probably get high, but we personally try very hard not to be in the sense of like smoking in their faces or trying to get them high on purpose.
You get it from medical use?
Right. It's cheaper. If I went for recreational use, it'd be higher. They tax you to death.
So is there any difference between medical
No.
and... No? It's the same weed?
Same. Yeah. They just tax you to death.
Oh.
I wish I had a receipt to show them. You know. But heavy tax. Medical, you get no tax or 2% tax. Regular, recreational, I think it's a 15 or 20% tax.
Oh.
So that's why everybody now is running they declare medical condition, you know, they get it cheaper. You get all that? Here's Michael. Hello.
Hello.
Are you just getting off the bus?
Getting off the train, waiting on the bus.
Okay. Well, we got a surprise. If you get here in time for you. I got company. That's my so-called boyfriend, whatever. You know. And he likes to smoke too.
By that time, after I graduated college and I was doing well, I was making, just from selling pot, like over $100,000 a year. So it was very comfortable. It was very nice. I didn't really.
You're reselling weed for making like $100,000 a year.
Yeah, I was making off selling pot. I was making about $100,000 a year. It wasn't about the money.
Illegal.
Still illegal, yeah. It wasn't about the money back then, or else I probably would have kept doing it. Once I found myself in a different position as far as work and life, I stopped doing it and I kept just doing it for my friends. So I would only buy enough to sell to my friends. But it's always been something that I've kept up with because of personal consumption. I smoke every day or at least once every 2 days at the minimum. And so obviously in order to cut down on cost and buying it, and because sometimes it was harder to get when it was illegal, completely illegal, I'd have some for myself by growing it. So as you see in there, we have the lights. Everything's on a timer. Inside there is a carbon filter air purifying system. We have a humidifier that's controlled automatically. You have pumps to pump in the water. So a little bit more sophisticated than most people who go one plant at a time. But again, that's just from my past with it being a hobby. So we try to keep the plants with a good amount of cover. Put in the fertilizers depending on what it needs. I take care of it and I do as much as I can to maintain the small space and play with it and get better about it every single grow. So I know that when I used to deal a lot and when my friends have been dealing, we're just more careful. We don't have the marijuana in the car. We don't, but no one ever came looking for us or anything like that. The leaf is iconic. We see the leaf, we know what the leaf is. But when you look at the bud, by comparison, when you look at the actual flower, if you don't smoke marijuana, if you don't consume it, if you've never seen it, you don't know what this is.
This is my partner, Michael.
Hi. Hello, how are you?
He's getting off work.
Doing okay.
They're interviewing me about weed.
Well, you get a good source.
Cocaine, lots of cocaine.
Lots of cocaine.
I saw a friend. We were sitting talking like me and you. All of a sudden, blood started dropping out of his nose.
Ooh.
And that's because he did too much cocaine. I said, that's it. I ain't gonna do no more of that.
Want to ban drugs again? So what?
I'm not surprised. And I don't want to talk about Trump. I don't like him. Straight up, I'm gonna tell you. You want to be in it for a minute, or?
Sure, why not?
Okay, sit here and we'll smoke. So we're gonna make Chinese TV, huh?
No TV, more like a YouTube thing.
I have one more here to call it a night.
Yeah, now that they're seeing all the tax money that's coming in from it, other states are like, how do you do that again?
Yeah, other states are doing it now.
I had one friend that when he passed, we all made an agreement to make sure that he at least got a joint, for the trip. And
so you doing it in his casket?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so he probably ended up with about a half pound. And people were just like.
And the grave diggers took it all out and took the grass, whatever.
Let me show you some real shit. Let me get a free piece of chicken. Let me show you how this shit rock. Can I get a free piece of chicken? You heard the word free, right?
Gang.
You tell me this ain't no fucking real love here. This ain't love? Free. Where the fuck you get free from? All right? Come see my boy, man.
My boy.
Come see my fucking boy. All right? With the free chicken. Here you go. Look, here you go. We show love in the Bronx. We show love in the Bronx, you know what I mean?
He's one of the
That's what we
children
do in the
Father
Bronx.
waiting for. Right here, right
We
here.
show love in the Bronx. Come on.
Right here.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I got a license for this shit. You good. They also got the best dope out here, so y'all know. We got the best dope, so y'all know. Nah, that's a little too much. He's out here getting high, man. That motherfucking loud. God damn, nigga. How many clouds you gonna blow, nigga?
Fuck. Damn, nigga. Ooh. Shit too strong, nigga. What the fuck you got in your body? Smoking bones, nigga? Fuck you smoking a hot, nigga?
You know what it is?
No, ain't no pills, none of that.
None of that. Push that
Straight
six, nigga.
fire, you heard?
Woo! Yo, I'm about to chef that.
Hey, this? That nigga Manny been here for years. Manny part of the block. Like this money and Manny part of the block. There's good people here. There's good people here, man. Look at that. All right? That's how you wake a lazy bitch up. Get your ass up. The hood block. We getting money. We getting money. We getting money. All right, out here, bro. Hanging in there. That's my son right there, too. Get my son on camera, man. What's up, pa? You see my son? My son, rep your shit, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, man. Rep your shit. What'd he say?
He's mentioning my mom and he's dead, bro.
Don't go to jail.
He's still fucking mentioning my mom.
Don't go to jail. Don't go to jail, homie.
Pussy ass motherfucker.
Walk off and don't go to jail. Cause he's gonna snitch on you, nigga. You know he's gonna
He
snitch
mentioned my
on
mom just right now.
you. Ooh, which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which
This guy
one?
right here.
Pop,
He mentioned my mom and my mom's dead. I'm not even fucking with him. I'm not talking about you, bro. Well, just say it.
Okay, look. Miscommunication, that's what you call that, all right? That's called, oh yeah, hey, that's called, hey, oh yeah, miscommunication, that's it. He wasn't talking to you, miscommunication, that's it. No problem, no problem. That's it, y'all friends, no problem.
I'm never his friend.
I know, but y'all miscommunication, that's it, bro.
I don't care about that nigga.
I understand, trust me, I do. But don't go to jail, nigga. Come on. Leave him, bro. Let him talk and you walk, nigga. Let him talk and you walk. He gonna sit in that cell and remember what the fuck I told him. Trust that. He gonna remember what the fuck I told him. Ain't down, I'm get it like that. Spend a night, get it like that.
I'm overzealous when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had no handouts, just came natural. I've been testing so much, all these restless nights, all these different situations that I've been through. I seen pain trying to creep in through the window, but now I'm sliding through the hood in a benzo. You gotta separate yourself just to elevate. I keep some drink in my cup to see through the hate. Sometimes on the road to glory, you gotta press the brakes. I got a lesson plan for all my past mistakes. I swear I'm proud of all my best and my worst days. Proud of all my feet when I touch the ground. Front of 80 Beijing, man, ain't know the sound. I know I made mistakes, but my mama proud. Fans scream my lyrics out in the background. They ain't know me then, but I'm hot now. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. This life down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. I'm faced with a lot of different choices these days. Do a rock and roll next account of Blueface. The whole world know my name off a mixtape. Still got the same
so many reasons come together.
We kind of grew up around drugs. You know, it was definitely not a new thing. Nah, yeah.
I also think that we're privileged in America, and having time and individualizing that time instead of making our available time something about the community allows us to spend more time than other people just high and at home and comfortable and watching TV or high and playing video games. Yeah, especially now with like the reality of the tightening of the empire as it feels like it might fall, and everything around you being uncertain, from your job to your ability to call yourself a citizen in this country or be in this country. You don't know anything. You wake up and every day it's a reminder that things are getting worse, and it's nice to smoke a little pot and be able to go and do all the things that I feel silly doing but need to do anyways. Hurt less, yeah. It keeps my mind more relaxed that way.